attending the World Talks or hopes about the U.S. and Canada.
Morning.
Security deal. Is that looking likely?
Today is Friday.
Possible here, going
Hang on here. Today is Friday and it's Pilates day. Pilates stretch. I'm just getting organized here. Okay, so happy Friday. Sun's trying to come out. It's windy today. Summer solstice. Yes. Hopefully I'll see you there. All right, nice big arm circles all the way up and around. And the other way. And what are you focusing on today? You're focusing on range of motion, feeling what's working, stretching, lengthening, and breath work. All right. Nice big shoulder rolls all the way up and around. So all the way up, all the way back, all the way down and around. And let's go the other way. Okay, arms out nice and wide, reaching side to side. Relax those arms down. Okay, let's reach those index fingers wall to wall. Loud fingers, ring fingers, and baby. Right, stretching, and we're going to take this left arm and bring it all the way across for 1. Squeeze in the back. 2, 3, and 4. And the other side. 1. Squeeze. 2. Try to keep your hips square. 3. It's an upper torso move. And 4. And reaching high up to the sky. And we're just going to start swaying side to side. Nice and windy out there. Go with the wind. Big breaths all the way from your belly out. And let's reach high up to the sky. We're going to come down those side walls, booty back. Nice big deep breath in and out. Exaggerate your breath here. Squeeze those glutes. One more after this. All the way up and coming all the way down those side walls. All right. Air squats up and around. 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And let's do the other leg. 1, 2, and 3. All right. And let's do, what are we doing next? 1, 2, 3, going up onto your toes. All right, all the way up in your toes, squeezing those calves. Squeezing, down and up. Squeezing those calves. All right, and do a little pirouette and the other way. Up on your toes, walk down, walk backwards, and walk forwards. Come back, and coming all the way down. And let's roll that foot around. Roll the other way. And let's get up on that outer edge of that foot. And on the inside. Up on those toes. Scrunch across those toes. Pushing that arch forward. Okay, and grab that shag carpet with your toes and scrunch it in, bringing that arch up high. And give a little shake. All right, let's do the other foot. Rolling. And roll the other way. On the outside. And on the inside. Again, it's really important to do this with your feet, right? What is moving us? What's holding us up, right? You need that flexibility and mobility of your ankles, right? If they're stiff, then it's not going to hold you up, okay? So up on those toes, pushing that arch forward, scrunch across those toes. Your toes are what balance us, right? Ground us. So make sure that there's exercising them, strengthening them, making sure that they move well. All right, and plantar fascia stretch. Bring that shake carpet into your heel, scrunch it in your toes. Awesome. Give it a little shake. All right, and let's stand up nice and tall. Rib cage up, cores engaged. Breath is out. Okay, we're going to do a little balance. So tilt your pelvis that tiny little bit, bring up that foot, and let's just roll that wrist and ankle around. Point, flex, wave it. Shake it. And bring it down. All right, reset. Doing the other side. Tilt that pelvis a tiny bit. That will keep our hips square. Bring that leg up. Point, flex, wave. Shake it. Awesome. Okay, and let's give a little shakearoo. Okay, let's just do a little neck. All right, so let's take our ear over to our right shoulder. Look up. Look down. Bring it back to center, other side. Look up. Look down. Bring it back to center. 3 big nose circles. Other way. All right. Okay. Let's stretch our arms out nice and wide again. Okay. Rib cage up, belly in. Small arms. We're working those small, tiny muscles. So push that cement forward. 6, 7, and 8. And palms are backwards. Push it back. What tiny muscles are working? Feel them. And palms are up. And palms are down. Stay out there, 6 circles. And backwards. And bring them down. Okay, and let's tuck that head back and forward. Back. Turtling. And back. All right, and then let's just do small muscles for in our squats. All right, so feet probably about hip width apart. Keeping that rib cage up. Let's bring that booty way back. And pulse it out. Keep that belly pulled to your back. Go as low as you can, pulsing. And we're going to just be pulsing all the way up. Keep the belly pulled to your back. Pulsing's nice and slowly all the way up. Squeeze those glutes. And we're going to go down again. Pulse it down. Pulse it up. All right, I want you to squeeze both glutes. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Now just squeeze your right Now squeeze just your left. Can you do it? Squeeze your right. Squeeze your left. Squeeze both. Release. Jump it in. Woo, woo. Okay. Let's get our heart rate up a little bit. Step 1, 2, starting with your right. Right, left, kick. Right, left, extend. Swing those arms. Ever cold out today? Cold. Cooler. Compared to the last couple days. I was a little surprised when I opened up the door. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Keep that rib cage up, off your hip bones. And let's switch legs. Left, right, kick. Left, right, extend. Kick it. Extend it. All right. Let's do side lunge with a crunch. All right. So again, rib cage is up off your hip bones. Your torso is lengthened. We're going to step it out to the side. We're going to stay down here for a second, just stretching out all those muscles. Inner leg. And then come all the way back up. All right. We're going to do side lunge, crunch on the side. Side lunge, knee to elbow. 1. Keep that rib cage and belly in. 2. Your chest is open. 3. Booty back. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Crunch it. All right. Other side. We're going to stay down there first. Okay. Let's stretch out all those muscles. And then just come back. And we're going for 8. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. And our squat extend. We're going to go up and down. Ready? So feet again, about shoulder width, hip width apart, booty back, lengthen those limbs, reach from wall to ceiling, floor to ceiling. Two more. 1 and 2. All right. Let's stand at the end of your mat. And coming all the way up to Mountain Man. I forgot to turn this guy on. Reaching high up to the sky. Let's come down those side walls. Coming down to ragdoll. But of course, we're going to step it out. Slowly getting lower. When you can, put those heels down. Oh, my lower back really needs to be stretched out here. All right. All right, arms are spaghetti, soft bend in those knees. We're going to roll up our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting with that lowest vertebrae. Really bring that belly into your back. Chin to chest. And roll those shoulders back. Up and around. Going to do the other one side. You're going to do the left side. So your right arm is longer than your left. Coming up that left side of the vertebrae. Pulse it and roll. Up and around. Soft bend, and this time your left arm longer than your right. Come on, let's get the lowest vertebrae. Pulse it a couple times so you can really feel that vertebrae low and then roll it up. It's like a zipper. And roll up and around. And walking out to downward dog. Okay, pulse those feet out again. When you're ready, bring those feet flat. Push away from those hands up there on those knuckle pads. Pushing chest to knees. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Let's have 3 breaths here. And you can sway side to side as you're breathing. Still pushing your chest towards those knees. And belly being pulled up to the sky. All right, let's take that right leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath that right shoulder. Reaching that knee to that back wall. Straighten that leg out and let's come into our chest for 4. In and all the way back up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge here. All right, let's take that right arm all the way up and take a look at those fingers. And switching legs. Right leg back, left leg up. Let gravity work, just sink into that lunge. And then bring that left arm all the way up, looking at those fingers. And let's switch again. You're in high plank. Bring the other leg up. Bring that arm up. And back down. We're going to go up to high lunge. So bring both hands in front of that right foot. You're going to power up. Keep that belly pulled to your back. Biceps, try to have them up by your ears. Up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's come down those side walls, reaching. And let's bring our hands on the inside of that right foot, dropping your left knee, leg. Wiggle this right foot out to the edge. All right, right hand, right leg, open up that knee. Just apply a little pressure. Put your hand on the outside of that knee, push the knee to palm, and bring that leg back in. And bring it back out. Knee to palm, in and out. All right, leaving it there on the outer edge of that foot. Let's go all the way down to lizard. Come down on our forearms if you can. And then let's just bend that left knee. So your heel's coming towards your left cheek. And if you can, reach back. Don't pull that leg. Just hang on to that foot. Big quad and hip flexor stretch. And release that leg. And let's bring this right foot into the center of your mat, going up on your heel. Have that right leg directly in front of your right hip and your left hip over top of your left knee. Push your booty back. And then lengthen that left arm, and bring your chest down, keeping your hips over top of your legs. Keep them in line. Push back and down. And come all the way back up, going up to high plank. Bring that leg back, high plank, belly to your back. Push those shoulders back into their sockets, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog. Push away from those hands, chest being pushed to those knees again. And breathe for 3 big breaths in and out, and sway it side to side, keeping those hands and feet flat on the floor. And this time we're going to bring that left leg all the way up. 3 kicks. Bend that knee. Push that chest towards that back leg. Lengthen that leg and bring it into your chest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it all the way down the mat to low lunge. Right, bring that right arm up. Look at those fingers. And let's switch legs. Take your time. Right arm up. And back down. Going up to high lunge. Hands in front. Power up. Up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High lunge. This time let's cactus it out. Okay, elbows are coming down, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Squeeze them all the way down. Bring those hands all the way back up. And again, cactus it out. All the way back up. And let's bring them down those side walls. Coming all the way down inside of that left leg. Drop that right leg. Wiggle this left foot out to the edge, on the edge of your foot. And open up that knee. Put your hand on the outside of the knee, knee to palm, and bring it in. So I want you to just keep that resistance of knee to palm. And out. All right, let's go down to lizard. Go down on my forearms. Being able to go down a little lower. That's taken a long time to get to that. All right, let's bend that right leg. Reach behind if you can. If you can't, just bending that leg is enough. But if you can, just reach back. Doesn't take much of a pull to have that stretch. It's a beautiful quad stretch in here. And release. Wiggle this left foot in, going up on your heel. And again, your hip is above, your right hip is above that right knee. Okay, push your booty back. Lengthen your right arm and bring your chest down, still pushing your booty back. And breathe. And coming all the way back up, and we're going to go back up to plank again. High plank. Push those shoulders back, belly to your back. And plank twist to the right. And plank twist to the left. Opening up that chest. And let's go down to chaturanga. So drop those knees and come all the way down to the mat. Push your chest up. Let those hips relax onto the mat. Give a nice little wiggle and squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come back down, and we're going to do that again. Push up your chest up. Just relax. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Coming all the way back down. Pushing back up to plank. To downward dog. Pushing away from those hands. Push your chest to those knees. Belly being pulled all the way up to the sky. And then walk those hands all the way to your feet. And let's roll all the way up and around. All right, let's get into snowbirds on one leg. Extend that right leg. Okay, I want that rib cage to stay up. So you have a space between your hips and your rib cage. Lengthen those arms nice and wide. Let's touch down, left arm, reaching high up to the sky. Everything is lengthening. Let's come up, reach down that right leg. Okay, we're going to stay here. Look up at those fingers way up there and reach down that leg. Belly to your back. It's like golf. Too many things. All right, let's go. 1, wing dips. 2, keep that belly pulled into your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then bring this left arm down. Bring that right leg up. Toe pointing down. Okay, the leg's starting to get heavy. All right, let's go up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe tap, heel tap. Close the hip, open the hip. One more. And lengthen and crunch it. Bring that elbow into the inside of that knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the rib cage up off those hip bones? 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's come all the way up to the other side. All right. Left leg out directly from hip. Shoulders are back and down. Rib cage is up. And let's touch down. And we're going to stay here for a second again. I always like to make sure that we have that stretch before we pull anything. All right, ready? Wing dips. Belly in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring that hand down. Left leg up, toe pointing down, up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen and crunch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, crunch it. Bring that belly into your back. 7 and 8. And toe tap, heel tap. Close the hip, open. Again, just like our ankles, the more mobile your hips and your glutes, that middle is your engine. All right? And bring it all the way up. Let's get into bird dog from here. All right? So all here, that's your engine. You got to keep that really, really lubed up, full of gas. No, don't have full of gas. But your hips, you got to be able to move them every which way and direction, just like your ankles, just like everything. So that's my focus on for you guys. I'm just gonna tilt this a little bit there, like that, because I think I'm on the mat the rest of the time. All right, so we're gonna go up into tabletop. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. All right, let's do 3 clicks of the heel and make a wish for today. Okay, we're going up to bird dog. So right arm, left leg, right? Lengthen those limbs, your belly's to your back. You are looking straight down, and let's hold for 5. Bring that breath all the way to your belly and back into your belly and then all the way back out. All right, and now we're going to take those limbs and move them out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring that hand back down, and we're going to do rainbow taps. So tap on the left side, bring that foot all the way over to the right side, follow with your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and bring it in. All right, left arm, right leg. Here we go. Belly to your back. Lengthen those limbs. Try to have them nice and straight. And breathe. Awesome, guys. Okay, going out to the side. Slide them out. 1, 2, belly in. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and rainbow taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and right down to child's pose. Bring that forehead down to the mat. Walk those fingers down the mat. Belly in. Sway it side to side. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Left cheek off the left heel. Big breath in and out. And let's walk them all the way over to the other side. Right cheek off a right heel, same thing. Back to center. Drag those hands down the mat as you're rolling up. Belly into your back. Come up your quads. Roll those shoulders back. And coming all the way down to your mat. The mat again, forearms on the mat. All right, open up those knees, keeping your toes together. And we're going to thread the needle with that right arm. So bring that right arm all the way up. Take a look at those fingers. And thread the needle. Palm is up, cheek comes down. Reach for that wall and breathe in and out. And repeat all the way up. And thread. Hand behind head this time. And antler. Bring it in and out. And bring it down. Let's do the other arm. Bring that arm all the way up. Look at those fingers way up there. And thread the needle. Cheek comes down. Big breath out. As you have that breath out, you're going to feel your arms sinking into that floor. Hands come all the way up again behind your head for antler threads. 1, 2, and 3. And bring that hand back down. Great. Let's bring our forehead down to the mat. You're going to balance on your knees, feet, and forehead. Bring those hands back behind your body. Clasp them and just bring them up to the sky. I want you to have big breaths in and out. Keep bringing them up a little higher as it lets you. And bring them all the way back down. Back to child's pose. Let's drag those arms down toward your knees, up your quads, roll those shoulders back. And let's sit down on our mats with our feet extended out in front of us. To be on an angle. All right. Let's give those feet a nice little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Opening up those legs. Get up there on those sit bones. All right. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones. Shoulders are pushed back and down where they're supposed to be in their little sockets there. Let's bring those hands out. Push those. So don't reach out. I want those shoulders pushed back in. Rib cage is still up. Your head's being pulled up to the sky. Take your right arm, swipe it all the way back. Palm is going to turn up and bring your other hand pointing towards that foot. Come down. Breathe out. Breathe out again. Try to keep those arms nice and straight and long. Let's come all the way back up and swipe it across to the other side. Try to keep those on your sit bones as well. Take your time, breathing in and out. Come back up, and we're going to do it all over again. This time a little faster. And coming all the way around. Nice, easy breath out as you're going down. Back up. And this time, let's go walk out to the center. Doesn't matter how far you go. I know I can go a long ways, but I've also been working at this a long time. And yes, I can still do the splits both ways. All right. And then just relax. Breathe. All right, coming all the way back up. All right, and let's just give those legs a nice little shakeroo as you're coming all the way back, 3/4 of the way. Bring this right leg into your right foot into the inner of your left leg. Okay, let's just give a little push down on that leg or not. All depends on your body. I'm really working on this range of motion here, this hip. Try to stay on your sit bones. And bring it up. And from here, let's do 3 crazies. All right, so let's bring it around. 1, 2, and 3. And let's switch legs. Coming in on this side, left foot into the inner left leg. Have that right leg toe pointing up, right? Sitting on those sit bones, rib cage up. This knee is completely down. Practice. That's all it is. Little bits of movement at a time. All right, just keep applying pressure. It's not a lot of pressure. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but you're going to break through. All right, let's go. 3 crazies. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome stuff. And let's come down. Hands are in front of you, feet are on the floor, sitting up nice and tall. All right. And we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. Lengthen, right, your both arms and legs reaching for opposite walls. Your belly's pulled to the mat. Let's do right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And we're going to roll all the way back up. So let's bring our hands, right? If you need to, grab your quads, right? Hands are in front. And we're going down to forward fold. Nice, big, easy breath. Start massaging your calves all the way down to your feet if you can. Yeah. Poke and prod, massage, and breathe. All right, coming all the way back up, sitting nice and tall, rolling all the way down again. Bend those legs, and we're going to go into supine twist. So bring those knees up above your hips, and let's take them over to the right, looking to the left. Hand comes on those legs there. Added little pressure. And breathe for 3. Coming all the way back up, going to the other side, looking to the right. Place that left hand on top of those knees for the added little stretch. And breathe for 3. And come all the way back up. Bring your feet down to the ground. We're going to take this right leg, put it over your left knee, open up that knee, that right knee. Okay, and then bring that knee into your belly button. And your right hand comes to the outside of that right knee. Push the knee into palm and open up. No, sorry, your left knee. There. Let me start over. Your right knee is into your belly button. Take your left hand on the inside of that right knee. Push the knee to palm and open up that knee. There we go. Knee to palm. Open up. One more time. Really working on the hips today. All right, and then let's grab behind your left knee. Pull that left knee into your left shoulder. Line everything up. You know how important that is. So knee and heel and shoulder are all in one line. And push out with that right elbow. Pull and push. And release. Give those legs a nice little shakeroo. And let's do the other side. Left leg over right knee. There you go. Open up that knee. Bring the knee to your belly. Right palm on left knee. Push the knee to palm and open up. It's okay if your shoulder comes up off the mat. Knee to palm. Keep that pressure. And breathe. And then grab behind your right knee. Pull it into your right shoulder. Line everything up. Pull, push. And release. Bring those legs back down to the mat. Give them a shake. And let's also now hug those knees. Bring them into your chest. Roll side to side. Hug your left knee. Lengthen your right. All right. Hug and lengthen. Come on. And switch. And switch. Really try to lengthen and hug. Bring that knee to your chest and lengthen that other one. And then bring those feet down to the mat. I want you to grab your right knee, bring it up, and we're just going to bring it in circles. 2, 3, and the other way. And down. Let's do knee circles with the left leg. And the other way. And bring it down. Nicely done. All right, bring those arms up to the sky, above your shoulders. Push your shoulders into the mat. Bring those knees, feet up, and your knees are above your hips. Pushing your shoulders into the mat, belly into the mat too. So shoulders and your whole torso being pushed into the mat. Keep those knees above those hips. All right, we're going to do some dead bug. So let's do your right arm and left leg coming down, touch the floor, and back up. Keeping your whole belly, keep going for 4. Keeping that shoulder pushed into the mat and your belly. 3, 4. Other side, left arm, right leg. Keeping that your whole back and shoulders against that mat. Push them in. 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're going to do right arm, right leg. Come on, I want that back completely pushing into that mat. Shoulders, shoulder blades, upper back, lower back. Come on. And breathe. Left side. And 4. Now let's do both arms and both legs. Here we go. Keep that belly pulled to your back. Breathing out as you're going down. One more. And give those legs a nice little hug. All right, let's lengthen out those limbs, reaching from wall to wall, right? And let's just roll right over onto our bellies. Try not to use your arms or your feet, but you're going to have to move back onto your mat. At least I do. All right, we're going to do some Superman. So I want you to lengthen your arms and your legs. You're looking straight down, belly to your back. And let's bring our limbs up for 3, 2, 1, and down. And up. 1, 2, 3, and down. One more. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And let's bring our hands to our shoulders, pushing up to go into child's pose. And from here, let's drag those hands down the mat, rolling up your quads, and roll those shoulders back. And let's just sit down here, cross-legged. Awesome. Okay, let's put a little pressure on those knees again. Switch it up. And let's take that left arm over your right knee. Look behind. I want your head to be pulled up to the sky so you're sitting on both sit bones. Turn, twist to back, and breathe for 2. And then come all the way around the other side. And again, keep those knees relaxed. And come back to center. Let's bring our soles of our feet together, bring them in, apply a little pressure here. Hands come back, and let's do some knee taps, pushing that quad up, pushing that hip flexor up to the ceiling there. And then let's sit lengthwise onto that mat, and we're going to do 3. No, we're not done yet. Sit anywhere you want to sit. I'll sit like this since I already started. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. Okay, we're going to take our right ear over without moving those shoulders, ear to right shoulder. Just look up. Look down. And bring it all the way back. My neck's much better, right? All right, I'm so happy. Other side. Look up. Look down. And back to center. Let's take our chin over to our right shoulder. Come all the way across to the other shoulder. Try to remember what range you're in, right? When you're doing that. So, and see if you're increasing your range of motion. All right. Let's do 3 big circles with our nose. And the other way. Same thing. The wrists. Open, close. Do it with your feet too. Open, close. Really wide. And scrunch. Wave. And now let's turn lengthwise and let's do 3 rock and rolls. 1, 2, and 3. Coming up to ragdoll. And let's just hang here for a bit, stretching out your lower back and those backs of your legs. Sway it side to side. Take that right arm all the way up to the sky and look. And switch it up. Let's give those legs a nice big hug. Thank you, legs. I was really hard on you this week. Lots of stairs. And coming all the way down to relax. Soft bend in those knees. Wiggle those arms. We're going to roll up that middle spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And coming all the way up. All right, let's jump it out. High fives. Have a wonderful weekend. And we're going to see you on Monday. Enjoy.